Jeevan Jaach is a trust which works towards emergence of a new society. This is executed by their departments of Language Academy, Sangeet Academy, Gurbani Academy, Human Empowerment Cell and Teacher Training Programs. We have gathered here today to understand power of thoughts. Our today's speaker, Vindri Kaur, was born and raised in the city of Joy, Kolkata. She is a BSc Honours graduate and has lived in Delhi since she got married. She suffered an autoimmune disorder related to her heart and blood sugar for 2 decades until the year 2000. She was diagnosed with depression as a byproduct. After a lot of failed medical treatment, she healed herself with alternate therapies. She also completed her metaphysics and theoscopic studies during the healing years. In the process, she got rooted again through her holy book as a spiritual guide. She managed to share her recovery experience in various parts of the world, which inspired many to bring a change in their lives. In 2020, she joined Jeevan Jaach as a student and found a team to help her impart her knowledge and spread the hope of better world for each one. She has conducted various sessions under the name Building Spiritual Muscles. And we have over hundreds of these sessions on the Jeevan Jaach YouTube page, freely accessible for everyone. She understood the power of thoughts and could make a difference in her own life. Vindri ji is here today to inspire us, the faculties of UPG, with her impactful words and for better you. Over to you, Vindri ji.
A warm welcome to all the participants. Good afternoon to you all. Ram Ram Ji Om. And I will also say Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh and Assalamu Alaikum. It is a universal perform, absolutely a universal. Today, all of you are sitting, I know, highly qualified because it is a college. So, our main language is going to be English. So, before we start this, there will be certain things and all which we have to be very careful. I would like every one of you to please come onto the screen and put on your videos. Put on your videos because we want to see the expression of how the people are so that we can be also inspired. So my humble request, please, all of you, I can see Dipali, Vidya, Madhu, all of them, please come onto the screen. Please come onto the screen. Today I'm here with my team of counselors. And this team of counselors I have is 32 my counselors all over the world. So I can see my counselors along with me. We work as a team. They may be all very young to me. I'm the eldest of the lot. But today I'm learning a lot from these children. The children learn a lot from the elders. So before I start the very, very important part of this topic, which is called the power of the thoughts. So now you can see on the screen the power of the thought. And what does it say? What does it say? Because before we understand the power of the thoughts, there are a few things which you have to get tuned to yourself. Please be very careful, focus your eyes, and please listen. Very, very important. Don't underestimate this knowledge. It's actually going to make a beautiful world for yourself. You're going to create a beautiful destiny for yourself. You are going to eradicate all the diseases of your body. You are going to have beautiful relationship and you are also going to enjoy this universe. So when we start with the power of the thought, first affirm to yourself that you are not in the universe, you are the universe. Now, what is the universe? Because this is the base which we first have to understand before I go to the power of the thoughts. You have to understand the universe. So it says, what is the universe? Today, there is a very big myth. Many children say that we are theists, we do not believe in God. Absolutely right. They're absolutely right that they do not believe in God. Why? Because the belief system, the concept of God is becoming very haywire for the children. Because we think God is sitting somewhere in the sky or some in Gurdwara Mandir and all. Today we're using this word universe. We are using this word universe. Or you can say another word for it, life. So there is life everywhere. And even the universe, if you ask the children, they say, yes, we can understand what's the universe. Now, if the universe is there, is this earth the universe? No. This world, this earth is not the universe. This earth, the world is just a peanut, is just a small part of the universe. In the universe comes all the galaxies, all the stars, total, that is the universe. Now it says that we are not in the universe. That means you all sitting are not in the universe. You, each of you are the universe. So instead of God, I use this word universe. हम कहते हैं ईश्वर सब जगह है. He's everywhere. So if this universe is God, and it says that you are not in the universe, you are the universe, that means Soham. Om. Ek Omkar. That means you are the creator, the sustainer, and the destroyer. So first understand the universe, because that is how we can slowly enter into the power of the thoughts. Now, when we have understood about the universe, we have to understand the next point, that the whole universe is energy. In the research, we see that physics, chemistry, and biology is supporting it, is totally supporting it. When we go into the decoding of the scriptures, we're saying there also they are actually supporting it. So science is supporting. That means universe is energy. It comes into physics. So now, if the universe is energy, and we say that I'm also the universe, that means I'm also an energy. I'm also an energy. Universe is energy. I'm an energy because I'm also an universe. Each of you sitting on the platform, all are energy and all are universe and all are Soham. I am that I am. That's the power of mission. So we start with that and we say that, okay, if that is the way it is, now how do we communicate? Today in this universe, in the new era, we see how do we communicate with the people? We communicate how? We communicate with a language. We have different type of languages and we communicate them. We have different type of medias, how we communicate with them. Now, if we are the universe and we are all energy, how do we communicate with the universe? What is the language of the universe? There must be a language. That is how we can communicate. We human beings are communicating with the different languages, or through different medias we communicate. But now if we come to know that we are the universe and we are energy, then how do we communicate with the universe and how do we communicate with you people? There must be a communication. So they say the language to which we communicate with each other and the universe is the language of thoughts and emotions. They only understand emotions and emotions and the thought process. They don't understand Hindi, Punjabi, English, Hindi, nothing. They only understand this language. Your one thought is gone, your one emotion goes out of your body, immediately the whole universe starts supporting you and working for you. We have many times discussed that we talk something, we tell something in any language, XYZ language we speak. But it becomes a hypocrisy. Why? Because the thought and emotion is actually the one how we communicate. That is how we communicate. We can be trapped, we can be caught that you are hypocrite. Because we can communicate through our thoughts and emotions. So this is the language of the universe. So please confirm this to yourself, tune to yourself that we are a bundle of thoughts. Let's learn something about ourselves. We are a bundle of thoughts. 66,000 thoughts per day. We never give importance to it. We know, but we never give any importance. Because ye khali humne padhna hai, but that's what we always thought. So what have we done now? We are coming to know the whole universe is energy, because we're slowly going into the thoughts. Universe is energy. We are the energy. We are the universe. And the universe language is emotion and thought. So that is why when we have to communicate with each and individual, our families, our spouses, our teachers, our friends, the whole people on this universe, we can communicate through our thoughts and emotions. It is confirmed. If you people have understood, please put a thumbs up. Please put a thumbs up. I want a thumbs up. And all the screens are off. All the screens are off. Please, my humble request. My humble request to all of you. All my counselors sitting, Harminder, Rimple, Janmina, and Amandi, Pinky, Arwa, all are sitting. It's my humble request to all of you. Please put on your cameras. Please, it is once again I'm announcing, please put on your cameras. Rekha, Dipali, Santosh, Jagdeep, Vidya, please all, it's my humble request, all come onto the screen. Yes, all come onto the screen. So now when we have understood that our body, this physical body is a universe and we are the Soham, don't belittle yourself. Don't please belittle yourself. You are the Soham. I am that I am. I am the walking, talking God on earth. I am the Ekonkar. I am Om. I am the creator, the sustainer, and the destroyer. That means we are so powerful. We are so powerful. But we never thought about it. We never thought about it. But today we are going to learn the importance of this body. We can create because we are the creator of our own destiny. We have created our own destiny throughout life. Many incidents have been coming to our life and we have been not taking the responsibility because we never knew that who was creating the destiny. But with this theory, we have come to know that we are actually the creators of our own destiny. So won't you all like to create a beautiful destiny? Jo ho gaya, so ho gaya. Mitti dalo. But aage jaake, won't you like to enjoy your life? Won't you like to handle all your situations? Won't you like to eradicate all your diseases? Won't you like to enjoy this world? Such a beautiful world I've been given. Won't you like to? So you can create a new destiny for yourself. So to create a new destiny, this knowledge is very, very important because we have to take a responsibility. We have to take a responsibility. So what does it say? It says that we have to now understand our own body. We understood the universe. We are also the universe. The whole people are all the walking, talking God on earth. We are the Soham. I am that I am. Now let's learn about this individual body. They say man is a bundle of thoughts. Man is a bundle of thoughts. No thoughts mean he's gone into coma. No thoughts mean he's gone into coma. But you hear the word shun. Shun pe chale jao. How will you go into shun? What do you mean by going into shun? Meditation mein chale jao shun. We cannot go into zero. Nothing. You have to have thoughts. They can never be a vacuum. The universe does not accept it. You have thoughts. Having negative or you're having a positive, that is different. But there have to be thoughts. So that is why they say man is a bundle of thoughts. No thoughts, that means he's gone into coma. So would you like to be in shun? Yes, but there is another meaning of shun. Can anyone tell me what's the meaning of shun? Shun means flawless. Flawless means very positive thoughts. Thoughts hain, emotions hain, but they are very positive. अब किस में से शून्य चले जाते हो? From the negative thoughts and emotion. That they are finished. वो शून्य में चले गए हैं, but not your thought process. मन शून्य कभी नहीं जा सकते, because there can never be a vacuum. Either you'll have negative or you'll have positive. Now, when we have come to know that our full body is totally made up of thoughts. Then we have to prove if these thoughts are there, aren't these thoughts also energy? Because the universe is energy. Universe is energy. So thoughts are energy. Now, if thoughts are energy, पर आप बोलो कि ये शरीर तुमको नजर आ रहा है, we can see this body. How could that be any energy we cannot see? We can see the body. So now let's learn about this body. Let's come down to that energy. Our body is made up of billions and billions of cells. Billions of cells. Now, what are these cells made up of? These cells are made up of atoms. These cells are made up of atoms. Now, these atoms are made up of what? The neutrons, the protons, and the electrons. It is the neutrons, protons, and electrons that make up a cell. And that means billions of cells. That means these billions of cells are all energy because atoms and all are energy. So these billions of cells, which are made up of every atom, is also energy. So that means our cells are all energy. Electrons are the one which speeds up the neutrons and the protons. And what are the electrons? Our thought process and the emotions. We need an electricity. किसी को जलाने के लिए, किसी को चलाने के लिए. Any electronic we need. The same way our thoughts and emotions is like the electricity that makes these protons and neutrons, which are energies, which are in the cells, in each and every cell. So that means they are working with our thoughts and emotions. Every cell, millions of cells. Now, if our thoughts are negative, the speed of the neutrons and protons, they go down. The frequency goes down, the vibrations go down, the energy goes down. And if our thoughts are positive, our emotions are positive, then the speed of the neutrons and protons go on a high speed of frequency. So what happens? Everything is controlled by our thoughts and emotions. We never thought, many years back, we never knew about it. We were all looking at the outside world. और उसी को देख के blame game में ही चलते रहे. We never knew this history, the story of this physical body. Now, when we have come to know that our body is made up of billions of cells, and they have been come together, compiled together into this physical form by the ether, that is 4% of the universe, 4% of the ether. Ether is, जिसको हम space कहते हैं. Throughout life we never knew about space. हमने कहा space क्या है? ऊपर आकाश में देखा sky लिख दिया हो गया. No. Space is the ether. It's a certain type of a chemical and oxygen which is in the air, which combines the things together, which keeps the things in its place. For example, you go down to the beach, you see the ocean, you see the beaches. Have you ever seen the beaches and the ocean, they just mingle up and become muddy? No. They're in their own place. It is the ether that keeps them in their place. It is the ether that keeps all the galaxy, all the stars in their place. So also our body has these billions of cells which are attracted to each other and they form this physical body. So it looks as if we are gross, but we are actually energy. And it says our thoughts are also energy. That is why they say man is a bundle of thoughts. If man is a bundle of thoughts, where are the thoughts? Where are the thoughts? A question comes, where are the thoughts? Now there's again a little bit of a myth. There's again a break thoda sa. Kis cheez ka? English we say mind. So people get confused. They say, oh, mind. Mind to ye brain hai. Mind to ye brain hai. But what happens? In English we say mind to two things. But when we use a Hindi language or a Punjabi or a Marathi, we use mind in two ways. In English, mind is said to two things. One is the physical brain, which can be dissected, And this brain can be seen. It is a gross, which takes the information and it has a full, it is a part of this body. It is a part of the body. Another mind that we use, they don't know what to use. So this is a consciousness. जो हम हिंदी में कहते हैं मन, जिसको हम कहते हैं मेरा मन है. So that means mind is used in two ways. One is a physical brain, and one is what we use a consciousness, या जिसको हम मन कहते हैं. अब ये मन है क्या, इसमें क्या चीजें हैं? मन भी 4 faculties हैं. This consciousness has 4 faculties. One is the conscious mind. Second is called the unconscious mind. Third is called the subconscious mind. And fourth is called the superconscious mind. We cannot separate these 4 faculties at all. ये हर 4 faculties हर एक सेल के अंदर है, हर एक सेल के अंदर है. जैसे हमारे फिजिकल बॉडी में there are these endocrine glands. There are 9 glands. We have the heart, we have the urinary bladder, we have everything. Each and every cell of the body, that means billions of cells of the body, have all this system. Every cell has this endocrine system. It has a heart, it has the liver, it has the pumping system, everything. Every cell. So you can imagine billions of cells having all this full system. That is why the 4 faculties of the consciousness, जिसको हम मन कहते हैं, इसकी चारों faculties are in every cell. That is why we call them entities, and we can talk to our organs. That is how we heal. We can talk to our organs. They will listen to you and they are going to do what you tell them, because all is energy. One thought and it goes to them. So what happens? These 4 faculties are now, which is the part that keeps these thoughts and emotions? 4 faculties, which are the part? The third faculty, which we say, the subconscious mind, is like, you can say, a CD. It is a recorder. It records everything. It's like a bank, whatever name you can give, where all our thoughts and our emotions are stored. Where all our thoughts and emotions are stored. अब ये thoughts and emotion create कौन करता है? कोई भी नहीं करता. No one is creating this outside. We are creating it ourselves. Stop the blame game on others. We create it. How do we create it? With our 5 senses. When the doors are open, hamari aankhein, hamari naak, everything is open. Whatever information that we are getting from the outside world, from different environment, from the time of our birth till today, it enters into these doors. Gateways it enters, and this information goes and enters into the subconscious mind. हमने इकट्ठी की है because मन बहुत चंचल है. हमने आज पार्टी करनी है, आज हमने पिक्चर जाना है. कौन सत्संग में जाएगा? अभी हम बहुत जवान हैं, बुढ़े हो जाएंगे तब जाएंगे. That is what we always say. So we go to that part, but then what information are we getting? We get all those information. And with those information, we don't only carry the thought process, we carry even the emotions. Thoughts will not come single. अकेला नहीं आएगा. अगर हमने pubs में गए हैं and we have enjoyed there, we go then we see everything, the thought process enters into the subconscious mind and carries an emotion of desire. अब मेरे को भी यही चाहिए, मैंने भी यही करना. आज हमने बहुत मस्ती की है ना. Today we saw the rocking dance. Today we heard the. So what happened? The thoughts enter into the gateways and they come into the subconscious mind along with the emotions. So now the bank is full. A subconscious mind. all the recording is done. You cannot get away with it. Your one thought, your one emotion, and you are trapped. It is recorded. But हम बड़ी बार कहते हैं जी, किसको क्या पता अंदर क्या हो रहा है? I am behaving very nicely outside. Hi ma'am, how are you? I'm fine and all. पीछे से हम बोलेंगे अरे अभी जाए तो हम भी अपना कोई पार्टी शार्टी करें. So what happens? It becomes a hypocrisy. You are saying that, but inside, that thought process is being recorded and it goes into the subconscious mind. And that is the most destructive area. Because throughout life, we are just enjoying, and with a fake life, a real life, putting a mask on a face, talking very beautifully, understanding everything, thinking that we can make a fool of the people. But we never realize that we made a fool of ourselves. Because that emotion and thought which was negative, contradicting the emotion and the thing which was showing out, it is contradicting. But we are trapped. Why? Because the power of the thoughts and the emotion is being recorded. Where? Into the subconscious mind. Now, when it is recorded into the subconscious mind, it says it is going to manifest. It is going to manifest. This is the law of the universe. Universe hai, whole universe you can see. We are also the universe. There is a law which we all are following, even if you are educated or not, but we are following the law. Everything under the law, that means everything is under the universe. You cannot bypass, you cannot trick them, you cannot run away from places, but you are going to be trapped because the recorder inside the subconscious mind, every second, even if you are sleeping, even you don't have the knowledge, you are being recorded. Whatever gets recorded there, you are going to manifest. Now, what are you going to manifest? You are going to manifest what you've recorded inside. And what you manifest is usually called the destiny. Is usually called the destiny. अब देखा जाए नजर मार के देखो, all around you, what do you see? कोई झूठ बोल रहा है आप पे, कोई आपको सुख दे रहा है, कोई आपको दुख दे रहा है, कोई आपका हक मार रहा है. You see all backbiting, criticize, everything is going around you. Everything. बेशक वो घर गृहस्थी में हो, बेशक वो कॉलेज स्कूल्स में हो, बेशक वो पार्टीज में हो, बेशक सोसाइटी में हो, everywhere you see all these things that you can see and hear. और देख देख के, सुन सुन के हम दुखी भी होते हैं. जो हमारे अगेंस्ट आते हैं, we are very unhappy. Something which is very good for us, we are very happy. Unhappy with the negative, and yeah, unhappy when there is something good incidents. But who created this? Who created this? If we are the universe, that means the universe outside this body, we are communicating with the language of emotion and thoughts. अब हमारे सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में जितने भी हमारे थॉट्स थे, नेगेटिव थे या पॉजिटिव थे, they ooze out of your body 24/7. They ooze out of your body. And when they ooze out of your body, they go into the universe and they are going to attract, because they are responding to you. What you are giving, they are responding to it. So the law works. What you sow, so shall you reap. So that means this destiny is what? What you are reaping. All this part of the universe, you see, the destiny, koi galt bhi hai, koi achhe bhi. But these are the destinies which the universe is responding to what? To that subconscious mind where you have sowed the seed. अब ये जो destiny आई है हमारे सामने, सिंपल हिंदी में कहते हैं ना कि ये जो है डेस्टिनी क्रिएट की है, ये हमारे सब फल है, जो बीजों को ये वही मिलेगा. ये तो फल है हमारे. अगर ये फल है तो बीज का है इसका. और मेरे साथ किसी ने आके धोखाबाजी की है, ये फल है, ये मेरी डेस्टिनी, तो इसका बीज का है. बीज मेरे अंदर है. वो बीज मेरे अंदर है. कहां पे? वो सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में. इतनी पावर है उस थॉट में कि अगर तुमने कल बीज बो दिया, गलत थॉट्स कर दिए, गलत इमोशंस कर दिए, तो वो गलत ही मैनिफेस्ट होगा, वो पॉजिटिव नहीं हो सकता. You sow a seed of grape and you say, I want mango. No. Whatever you will sow, so shall you reap. So who's responsible for it? We are responsible because the subconscious mind is in us. So every individual of us are responsible for it. That is the power of the thoughts. Because 24/7, with the language of the universe of emotion and thoughts, we are communicating with the universe, with each and every spouse, your children, your colleagues, your friends, each and every one we are, because we are all individual universe. And we are unique. All are unique. Today you see in the thing, there are galaxies, you see the stars, you see the Mars, all are unique. Then they say, how are we unique? We also only have organs inside us, same thing everyone is having. We are unique in this way because in us there are the DNAs. And the DNA and the genes have the blueprint of individual life. Today I am holding my blueprint. It will not go with you or with the third person. Everyone has a unique. So we are all unique. We are unique. Now, if we have understood that this is the power of the thoughts, that they can manifest, won't we try to master over these thoughts and emotions? अगर नेगेटिव है तो इसका रिजल्ट भी नेगेटिव होगा. Energy will go down. How? Negative thought emotions आएंगे. Emotions are negative, the thoughts आएंगे. Our electrons become very slow. All the protons and neutrons in our cells are moving very slow, very lethargic, procrastinating, आराम से, sluggish. Slowly the body becomes diseased. This we are giving it to the universe. Emotions and thoughts, all relationship goes down the drain. रिश्ते भी खराब, शरीर भी खराब, रिश्ते भी खराब, सब कुछ खराब. Why? Because just our thought and emotions, we were not able to master over it. We were not able to master क्योंकि हमारे पास knowledge ही नहीं थी. We never had the knowledge. अगर 10-15 साल भी पीछे चले जाओ, we never had this. We knew little about it, but we never had the deep study. We never did the decoding. But today, because we know about it, we are educating ourselves. We have started taking a responsibility that whatever we are manifesting coming into the universe to us, we are responsible. So blame game is gone. Judgment is gone. So what are we going to do? We are going to rectify that language, that emotion and thoughts. We are going to transmute and transform them. Now to transmute and transform them, how do we do it? You need knowledge. आपको knowledge की ही लोड़ है. You need the knowledge. Now, आजकल के time पे, before I give you any of the tools, I would like to tell you one thing. That they say that the body, जो भी हमारे शरीर में diseases हैं, जो भी हमारा एक, you can say we have our habits, our instincts and all, they are all been in our DNA and genes में है. And we say we cannot change. हम लोग नहीं change कर पाते हैं. For example, we are always living as a victim. Simple example. If I say that I don't have diabetes, but my father had a diabetes, my brothers have diabetes, my grandfather had diabetes, so I am surely going to be diabetes. And the doctors also say, what? The doctors say, please परहेज करो, ध्यान रखो, test करते रहो, because your family में चला आ रहा है, so you'll also have it. So what do? We become a victim. ध्यान रखो, परहेज करो, we are not going to have this, get test karao, because all I've got. Diseases that come onto our body is because of our thought process and emotions. They don't come to us because of our parents. Stop the blame game that they come because of our parents and grandparents and fathers. No, they don't come. You are responsible for each and every disease that you create on your body. It is you who are responsible when you create a bad relationship with anyone. You are responsible, because remember, the universe is responding to you. So now it says that we have been living as a victim throughout, and we say, हम कहते हैं कि अगर हम victim के जैसे रहते हैं तो हम कहते हैं कि ये तो बहुत ही गुस्से वाला है, बहुत गुस्से वाला है, ये बहुत डोमिनेट करने वाला है, शुरू से ही ऐसा है. तो what do? We do a blame game. हाँ, मैं तो हूँ ही ऐसे. You know, my grandfather was a very angered man. I am also the angry bird. Yeah, my mother was very dominating. So I am like her. So what happened? We are always the victim. But we are blessed with the new knowledge, where it is empowering each and every human being. Stop living like a victim and become the warriors. पूरी जिंदगी हम victim ही रहे हैं. Now become the warriors. How do we become warriors? The question comes, how do we become the warriors? So it says the power of the thoughts. Become the warrior with the power of the thoughts. इतना power है उस thoughts के अंदर that you can change your genes. You can change your genes. There is only one thing that you cannot change. When the physical look of yours, maybe you're carrying a physical look of a mother or a father or a grandfather, this cannot be changed. But otherwise, the genes that they say that you are carrying some disease or some behavior pattern, they can be changed. Even if you're having a disease like cancer, MS, diabetes, any severe you are carrying, or any type of a trait which we say हम बचपन से ही उठा रहे हैं, you can change it. How? With the power of the thought. So my humble request to all of you, don't belittle yourself. Become warriors now. Stop living like a victim and put in a blame game. Stop the blame game. Why? The universe is responding to you according to your emotions and thought, because that is the language that they can understand. Not only the universe, even all the people around, even a dog. And then even a dog, you sit now, you do it, they will respond. Not only they, even if you sit, you're sitting in front of a glass of water and your thoughts are very good, please check it under the microscope. We have got all those pictures. You will see a beautiful diamond shapes. There's one which we had done in which we had created love, lot of love. And when we saw it under the microscope, we saw a beautiful heart shape in the water. Beautiful color and heart shape. At the same time, if you take a water and you are abusing and a lot of stress, and if you get it under the microscope and see, they're going to be meshy and they're going to be a very different color. They are also responding to you, because this is the language. Emotion and thoughts are the language. If you take it to the plants, they're also responding. You go out into the plants, go into the garden, and you're having a lullaby song, or you're in a very good mood and all. Take all the apparatus and put onto the plant according to what Dr. Karthikeyan had done. He saw that the plants were all dancing because of the beautiful atmosphere, environment. But someone just walked in and was in anger and all and violence. All the plants started shrinking and they were scared because they're responding according to the emotions and thoughts. So you can see the animals, the plants, we are of a higher species. We are also responding according to this language of emotion and thoughts. So now we say that if you want to finish off your genes, you want to finish off all the diseases that possible, even if you don't know the name. Let it be the diseases. Let it be a certain type of a habit that you have, some type of an instinct that you are carrying from birth. You can change them, transform them, transmute them with the power of the thoughts. Because now you know the mechanism of your body. Now you know the mechanism of your body. What does the mechanism of the body say? But the most powerful is a subconscious mind. Be alert and be aware. Don't underestimate that part of the mind. We at times call it the most dangerous and the idiotic box because it is just recording whatever you think. जाने अनजाने में जो भी आप कर रहे सोच रहे हो, it is recording. उसका काम है रिकॉर्ड करना. ना मैनिफेस्टेशन कैसे होगी? Because अगर हमारे सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में अगर वहां पे it is always been recorded, then there is a fourth faculty which we call the superconscious mind. The superconscious mind is what? Soham. I am God. I am the walking, talking God. I am that I am. That is the oneness. That is my identity. Now, what is his work there? Fourth faculty क्यों बैठा है वहां पे? For this self, because when we have created all these negative thoughts, let it be negative or positive, all these thoughts in the subconscious mind, this superconscious, the highest self, we call the oneness, the fourth faculties of the mind. His work is what? Just to sign and say, so be it. Sathastu. You take a typewriter, you're just typing. Whatever they're saying, you're just typing. जो भी बोले टाइप कर रहे हो, टाइप करके पेपर निकलता है बाहर, निबद्धता करके बॉस क्या कहता है वहां पे साइन करता है. सेम थिंग. हम जो भी सोच रहे हैं, जो भी नेगेटिव पॉजिटिव सोच रहे हैं, जो सबकॉन्शियस माइंड है वो उसको खाली रिकॉर्ड करता जाएगा, टाइप करता करता पेपर निकलेगा बाहर, और सो बी इट विल से द सुपरकॉन्शियस माइंड. गलती किसकी? हम तो कहते हैं ईश्वर तुमने इसे क्यों किया हमारे साथ? नो, उसका काम था द लॉ. व्हाट यू सो सो शैल यू रीप. गॉड मीन्स लॉ. Universe is God. The whole universe is under a law. So when that paper comes, he signs and says, so be it. आपने क्या किया? मैंने इसको धोखा दिया. He says, so be it. धोखा तुमको मिलेगा. और मैंने इसको लेसन सिखाया. कहते so be it. तुमको भी लेसन सिखाएगा. Manifestation. It will go that way. So please take out the God and say that you are the one who can know. It is we. So who created that thing there outside? The destiny we created. So where we have to work on a subconscious mind. But that's the only thing we have to become alert. That we have to see that we have the knowledge so that we can fight against the diseases that we have already created in our body. Blood pressure high hai, pet dard hai, slip disc hai, arthritis hai. You have so many diseases. Who is responsible for it? We. Today, the whole session was this, so that you take a responsibility, understand the mechanism of your body. We have been gifted by the Almighty this beautiful machine, but we have never learned to respect it. We never knew the importance of it because we were busy in the fake world. We were busy outside. और उसी गॉसिप और उसी रैट रेस में भागते रहे हैं. हमने सोचा हम उसको सुधार दे, बच्चों को सुधार दे, बीवी को सुधार दे, घर वाले को सुधार दे. हम यही करते रहे हैं. यहाँ पे भूल गए कि हमने सुधारना अपने आप को था. We were actually transmute and transfer ourselves. We have to change ourselves, not changing anyone. And where was the thing change supposed to come? In the subconscious mind, a change in a way of thinking and mastering over our emotions and thoughts. But that was the only thing. पर देख लो हम लोग कहाँ भटक गए. Where are we running? हम गुरुद्वारे, मस्जिद, मंदिरों में जा रहे हैं, डेरों में जा रहे हैं, going to all the sadhu sants, going to the stones, going for each and everything outside. Aren't we running? Why? To make our situation better. We be running out. बच्चों को ठीक करने तो तब भी हम लोग ने we go out for all these XYZ places to get our things changed. We are running all out. And outside world is a fake world. Where is the real world that is inside us? किसी को भी बदलने की कोशिश मत करो. If you will try to do it, change anyone, you are hitting your head against a wall, and who's going to be hurt? Who's hitting the head now? उसको ही चोट लगेगी. So what have we to do? We have to change ourselves. So to change ourselves, it says, you change, the world changes. You heal, the world is healed. So how do we change? Only that subconscious mind में ऐसा खाना डालो उसके अंदर, ऐसे thought process डालो, ऐसे emotions डालो, ताकि तुम्हारे जो पुराने हैं, all our old gets diluted. They will get diluted, and you will form a beautiful universe inside you, a new world inside you. Because we are transmuting the old thought process, our emotions, and creating a beautiful world of positive energy of emotions and thoughts. Now, this emotions of positive energy and thoughts is what? A question mark. That was negative, this is positive. Now, what do you see in the Mahabharata? You see the Pandavas and you see the Kauravas. What are the Kauravas? Negative forces. Pandavas, the positive forces. There's a battle between them. Jo jit gaya, wo war jit gaya. This is a war. Mahabharata is going on 24/7 inside us. There are lots and lots of old belief systems. Our illusions, our delusions, our negative thoughts, our emotions are there. Now, when we start taking all this positive knowledge, this knowledge, and we are inculcating positive thinking, and we are creating good emotions inside us. So what happened? These emotions and thoughts, now there are two armies, the Kauravas and the Pandavas, and there's going to be a fight. There are going to be a fight. इस करके कहते हैं ना, किसको मार रहे हो? दिवाली में रावण को कहां? रावण तो सबके अंदर बैठा है, घर घर में बैठा, उसको जलाओ. So what happens? That this is a battle inside us between the positive and the negative. So when we get this knowledge, whenever we are sharing, please be very alert. Don't underestimate this knowledge. This is the knowledge of God. This is the knowledge of the life. This is the knowledge of the universe. When we understand this, then what happens? Our army becomes strong. Because अब हमारे पास बहुत ज़्यादा है, हमारे मन का जो एक muscles है ना, they becomes, that is why we call it the BSM, building your spiritual muscles. So slowly you have started building your spiritual muscles. मन तगड़ा हुआ है, क्योंकि knowledge आ रही है. अब पता है, no blame game, no judgments. I am responsible for it. I change, the world changes. क्यों दुनिया को मार दो? Forget it. When you go inside, कहीं पे भी जाने की लोड़ नहीं, हमको गाड़ियों की लोड़ नहीं, पैसों की लोड़ नहीं. No traveling, full time you have. You can go and sit anywhere. कोई मजहब की लोड़ नहीं है. No, you don't need anything. This is a universal knowledge. This is a universal knowledge. So what does it say? When we take this knowledge, we are creating a beautiful energy inside us. Now that energy is what? Godly knowledge, and it has all the positive energy. That means it is also called the godly virtues. ये जब हमारे मन के अंदर, सबकॉन्शियस माइंड में जब ये अराइज होता है, there's a लड़ाई होती है. तो लड़ाई में क्या होता है कि all the Kauravas are dying. Slowly they're dying. जित किसकी हो रही है? The Pandavas की. जब जित इनकी होती है, जो हमारा जो सबकॉन्शियस माइंड है is totally full of, in the brim with positive energy of virtues and godly wisdom. Now what does this equal to? This equals to God, God. उसका कोई शरीर नहीं है. He doesn't have any physical, it's an energy. Now this is God, and this is the universe, that we have created a beautiful universe inside us. पहले क्या था? Negative. All pollution, all vices, all diseases, all viruses, everything was there. The whole universe was corrupted. And because it was corrupted, the whole body was diseased. And because the body was diseased, our relationships were diseased. So that is how it is responding to our thoughts and emotion. What have we done? The tool is that you take the knowledge and create an army of positive energy, positive your knowledge, godly wisdom, your godly virtues. And when it is full, then what have you become? Soham. I am that I am. Now you become actually I am that God. वैसे तो हम पहले कह देते I am that walking talking God, I am that I am, Soham. But है नहीं, क्योंकि we are just like those demons. हमारे अंदर इतना bitterness, इतनी नफरत है कि we people are just, you see the corruption that is going on. We were behaving like demons. We could not even say that Soham. I am that I am. We could not even say that I am the walking, talking God on earth. I could not say I am the Ekankar, I am the Om. I could not say it. But when I calculated, I got all these things inside me. There is so much of high vibration and energy inside you that it fights against all the diseases. It makes the body in high spirit. Why? Because the thoughts and emotions are the electrons that are going to each and every cell. And these each and every cell are dancing because they all say Soham. And because they are dancing, we say Soham. I can see the Soham in other people. I can see the beauty in other people. First, I saw the beauty in myself, then I can see the beauty in others. So who cultivated this? The beauty, the power of the thoughts. That is what Bruce Lipton says. That become the warriors and no more living like a victim. Understand how powerful you are. Understand the universe that you are. Change the universe that is inside you. And become this walking, talking God on earth. Agar aap hi ek walking, talking God ho gaye, you can never be unhappy. You can never be diseased. Don't we have the right? Don't we have the right to live? Don't we have the right to love? Have we ever loved ourselves? No. We go to the parlor, we do everything, but we have not loved ourselves. We think loving ourselves is that. No. Love yourself means use the power of the thoughts and emotions. Master them. When you will master them through the power of the thoughts and emotions, you will be that powerful that you become a creator, a sustainer, and a destroyer. So what did we do in all this class? What did you do in this 1 hour? We were actually destroying an old world inside, a universe inside. It was absolutely created by us. We now realize कि हमारे अंदर जो एक संसार बना हुआ था, that subconscious mind में, that thought process of anger and negative thoughts, and you can imagine all the negative emotions throughout life. We had created this. We had created, no one had created outside us. It is we are responsible. Take the responsibility. So now we know we have created it. Now we have sustained it throughout these years. और हम लोग क्या कहते हैं? हम तो कभी उसको माफी नहीं करेंगे जब तक मरने तक हम नहीं माफ करेंगे. I will not release them. How dare they? Sorry, you are going to be in a mess. Take your responsibility. If anyone has triggered something, you are responsible for it. The seeds are with you. The fruits are with those people outside who are triggering you. They are actually a blessing for you. Blessing for what? For your evolution. So today, keep your eyes open. When you see people around you talking about you, criticizing, just give a smile. It's okay. कहीं ना कहीं किया है, बीज तो मेरे अंदर ही है. These are all my triggers. These are all my destiny created by me. I take the responsibility. But now I'm going to create a beautiful destiny because now I know my power. I created it. Now I'm going to destroy it. I have the power to destroy. How? With the new knowledge, with the emotions which you are going to create, positive emotion, because you know the power of it. You are becoming a warrior. Now the Pandavas are rising. Now, when you start forgiving, loving, blessing, all these things are the qualities of the oneness. और ये आपकी ही है, ये विरासत में आपको ही मिला है, because you are the walking, talking God on earth, na? This is your identity. You are Soham. So when you use these, you destroy it. You created it, you sustained it, and you've been diseased and having all bad relationship. Now you know that I can destroy it also. So now you destroy it by taking the new wisdom, the new way of thinking, the power your thoughts and emotions. Have the power over them. And now you're going to create a beautiful universe inside. And what is the universe? Of all the positive energy, of all the positive way of thinking, because that equals to GOD. So the universe inside is what? Soham, this is the universe. You have changed, the world changes. You don't have to change anyone. You don't have to change. Now, what is your destiny? Because you have created it. The seeds are there. Your subconscious mind has totally changed the universe. Now this is going to manifest, because when they're typing and the paper comes out, the superconscious mind says, Sathastu, so be it. You've created it. You are responsible. Now the response of the universe outside. Then you see the world is beautiful outside. Relationships are beautiful. Your vision changes. It's just creating a heaven outside. But first you have to create a heaven inside. You cannot create a heaven outside. We have created this hell inside. Throughout life, we have created hell inside. You people are lucky that at this young age, maybe some must be 30, must be 40, must be 50, at young age, you have got this knowledge. During our time, we never had this knowledge. We did not get from our parents or grandparents. We were like the demons, fighting and diseased our body and made life hell for ourselves and for the others. So please, it's my humble request to all of you that do not overlook these things. Please do not overlook it. If you get the recording, please listen, bar suno. In this, you are going to make your own life beautiful. Your body is going to be eradicated from all diseases. You're going to have good relationships. You're going to have a very nice family life. And when you change, your parenting is going to be beautiful. Because we have never taken our responsibility, we are always taking our children. Our target is our children. बच्चों को ये करा दो, वो करा दो, बच्चों को बदल दो. We are always in that mess. We never knew that everyone is a unique universe. And what is the language? The language we have to use is emotions and meaning. तो अगर हमने बच्चों के साथ भी use करना है, तो what type of a language have we to use? Positive. प्यार से बोलना है. Understand them. Listen to them. अब खाली बैठ के सुनते हो, this is also how they respond. This is how the universe responds. अगर एक बंदे को आप गले पे भी लगा लेते हो, प्यार से बच्चे को बिठा भी देते हो पास में और खाली से बोलते हो, it responds that way. That is how we are responding. Family lives will become beautiful. Society will become beautiful. You'll get away from the fake life, because the real life is within you. The real life is within you. So you have to heal yourself. You heal, the world is healed. You change, the world is changed. How? Just by mastering over the thoughts and emotions. Any doubts you people have, it my request to you people, raise your hands, raise your hands. Don't go back home with doubts. You go back with doubts, we make a lot of karmas. Because we mislead the people. We are not imposing, but we are just sharing with you. Because these are our experience. We have got beautiful results. So we want that all of you should also get the same result. But that will only be if you have actually listened to it and you have been inspired. Your aspiration, आपके अंदर चाव भी उठना चाहिए. These are all the laws of the universe. अगर मैं आज आपको इंस्पायर करती हूँ सबको कि it was only the thoughts and my emotions, how in the beginning introduction was given that she was very ill. I was ill for more than 17, 16, 17 years till the age of 20, 2000. 2000. With paralysis of the lower limb, sugar level 0, heart problem, depression, like a mad woman walking in the roads, is the history of the AIMS. They were going to sue all of them that if she collapses, but maybe destiny was playing its game. So I healed myself in just within few days, 4, 5, 6 days, I healed myself without any medication today. How? With the power of the thoughts. Just transmuting all those blame game, all the negative thoughts, all the judgments, just transmuting and finishing it off and entering into another realm of using the virtues of the oneness. आज आप लोग जाते हैं ना, there must be a lot of Sanatan Dharma sitting, Sikhs. हम लोग क्या करते हैं? हम गुरुद्वारे मंदिर जाते हैं, हम क्या कहते हैं? ओम 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 वाहिगुरु 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 राम राम। हमने सिमरन कर रहे हैं, हमने किताबें पढ़। Sorry to say, you are going to be in a mess. If you really want to make your life beautiful, transmute your thought processes, your emotions into positive energy, you will become the walking, talking God on earth. You will eradicate all your diseases. Relationships will become beautiful. Society will become beautiful. Your house environment will become beautiful. And your children are going to bloom. You change, your children change, you change, your husband changes, you change, your wife changes. You don't have to change anyone. Take your own responsibility. So become the torch bearers. Let it be in the school, let it be in the colleges, let it be at home, let it be in your working. Become the torch bearers with this type of education. Because when you are changing your thought process, remember one thing, you are changing your auras. Because it is a mechanism of the body that 24/7, you are oozing out energy. A question mark. What energy? Whatever is in your subconscious mind, your thought, your emotions, it is just oozing, or that is the mechanism of this body. So that means if we are in a room, 100 people, all oozing out. Not only oozing out, then we are sucking also. That one is oozing out and I am sucking, I am oozing out, that one is sucking. So what happens? This is how the mechanism works. So when we are oozing out, even if I know about it, I don't have any knowledge, but this is the mechanism that goes on in our body. Now, when it goes out, our aura of the body, you must have heard auras. It is an aura which is right outside the physical body, which people cannot see with the naked eye. You can only see it through the kinetic cameras. You cannot see it vessel. Now, when these auras are built, these auras have different colors. They have different colors. Now, when they have different colors, the color keeps on changing. Colors keep on changing. How? As your thought process, your emotion changes, the aura changes. That is why aura readers, these tantrikis, these people out of the rishis, how they come and tell you, it seems that you're having a problem in life. It seems as if you're having a stomach ache. I think you're having this type of a disease. Why? Because they read the auras. It is through the color and through the shady of the thing, they can say, what are you carrying inside? It is an aura. So you can imagine if there are 10 of us sitting in a room, all are having the auras. So you can see how it is responding. Auras are clashing each other. That is why they say, no, go out and sit with like-minded people. At least you some good things. But then we cannot be that selfish. You have to be unconditional. You must go out and help mankind. You cannot say, no, I will not go there. There's a lot of guns. No. Make your auras that strong. Your thought process so strong. You know the power that when you jump into a place where there are not very same like people, let them at least suck your auras. Let them suck their auras. Because they are going to respond. Now, when in that bargain, their auras also are coming. Their aura is also there. I will also suck. If you are that strong, and your aura is big, then it becomes like a shield. It does not allow that aura to be sucked in. So where is the power? The power is of your thoughts. Keep your thoughts very elevated. Good thoughts, worldly thoughts are going to take you into a soup, into a fake life. But yes, worldly thoughts we need because we are doing science, we are doing bio, everything we are studying in schools. These are also thoughts. Yes, they are also, which our brain is taking. पर जब मन आ जाते हैं बीच में तो मन क्या बोलते हैं forget it यार अभी क्या पढ़ना है जब एग्जाम आएंगे तब पढ़ेंगे evaluation is done by the मन. So my humble request to all of you that please go over and over again this recording, understand, make notes. Don't take the responsibility of anyone. Let it be your children, let it be your husband, let it be your wife, or let it be your friend. Take your own responsibility that I am going to change the universe of mine. With this thought, if I change, the world changes. I heal, the world changes. Because this is how it responds. If you give love, you will get love. If you give bitterness, you will get bitterness. If you give doubt, you will get doubt. Whatever you are going to give, you are going to get. So take the responsibility, work over things. Please be aware, awaken. ये जो हमारा है ना, we are eyes open, but फिर भी हम कहते हैं हम सोए हुए हैं, क्योंकि हमारे अंदर इंसानियत मरी हुई है. We're 24 hours in the rat race. So जागृत हो, उठो, become aware. This is the new era. Any doubts, anything in it, so we have to understand and go back home and keep telling to yourself, so I am that I am. I am the walking, talking God on earth. I am Ek Onkar. I am the creator, the sustainer, and the destroyer. Please affirm this to yourself and go into your subconscious mind. Any doubts, anything to be cleared, please, you have the right, raise your hand, come up with your question. I have a team of my own counselors here. I have a team of them. We all together will help you because we're always working as a team. Anji, over to you, Aman.
Yes, thank you so much. I think it was a lovely morning, a lovely wake-up call to all of us. I'm sure the educators sitting there have also enjoyed and learned something which is different from the subjects that probably you're seeing in your institute. It is something which is parallelly existing and very much required for all of us to, imbibe in our everyday routine. The power of thoughts is real. It's experienced by all of us. And I think today we are just igniting a little bit of more knowledge into it so we can explore this power of thoughts even more. With this lovely session, which is so clear, honestly, but I'm sure the ones who are listening to it for the first time have a few doubts. Maybe it is disputable or it is something that does not go well with your ideologies. We are open to hear you out, and Vindri is here to answer these questions. Please feel free to ask questions, whatever they might be, about the topic that we're talking of today, that is power of thoughts. It can be about how you want to imbibe it in your day-to-day routine. It can be about your ideologies of the same. Open to the educators there to please ask. We need a minute to look around and think of our questions. And for that, we're going to announce about our next series coming in, which is the Dynasty of Life. It's in the month of December that Vindri is going to talk about it. It's an online series. With that, I must also add that you can go to the Jeevan Jaach YouTube page. It has a number of videos, talks, very much related to what you've heard today, but on different topics and topics that you might have never heard of before. They're beautiful talks that can always keep you remembering or reminding you of what we spoke today, because I'm sure in our day-to-day lives, we miss out on these concepts and we don't really look into it very, very, what do you say, keenly. But yes, anyone there to ask a question? I would like to have Lokesh unmute yourself and let them ask a question, please.
Go ahead, Mayur. You have questions, someone?
Question, I respectfully disagree with the views, especially. I mean, I'm all for a positive mindset and the powers of a positive attitude. But I think if you're going to say that it's going to manifest in the universe, I think that's more of a stretch. I think that's my view. So I don't agree with that part. But I believe in the power of a positive mindset. And also I believe that your thoughts can help you battle a disease, but it can't cure it. That I believe again is a stretch. That's my very good.
Voice is breaking.
Yes,
The
Sheila.
voice is
It wasn't really very clear to all of us. We could,
Yeah,
take in some words, but if one of you can come closer to the system and just narrate it again, please. Thank you. Really sorry for putting you in that trouble.
I was just saying I respectfully disagree with certain views. I think I'm all for a positive mindset and positive attitude. That is necessary. But if you're going to say that's going to manipulate and manifest itself in the universe, I feel that's a stretch. So I don't agree with that, and I believe that your thoughts can play a key role in battling a disease, right? But it can't cure it. That I think is a stretch and can be misleading for people, I feel. Thank you.
okay. So I think I can tell you this much. Whatever I am telling you, it is all through my own experiences, my experiences. Myasthenia gravis was a disease which says that is not curable. So I had gone from there, I had gone into different type of therapies also, but they said it's not possible. It's totally you can say the paralysis of the lower limbs, absolutely. Heart was in a very bad shape. Depression of having nitrovate 10 mg thrice a day for the last 15 to 17 years I had. Today, I'm not taking one of them. I am not taking any heart medicine. My heart is very strong. They say it took a U-turn. They say that the heart has been modeled again. And then where is the paralysis gone? Nothing is there. Nothing is there. And they say this is not curable. Allopathy has said that there's no curable. We have done it. So I can mark it, I can nail it down. Why? Because I've gone through it. I've gone through this. We have gone through it. But then that is on your belief system. How much of faith you have. How much faith you have. The Holy Scriptures say that you can eradicate any disease you want with the help of the godly virtues and knowledge. Godly virtues and knowledge. जिसको हम कहते हैं कि नाम सिमरन करो. हम हिंदू में भी कहते हैं ना नाम सिमरन करो. आप सिखों में भी देखो नाम सिमरन करो. बट उसकी जो हम लोगों ने डिकोडिंग की है वो गलत की है. What did we do? We said Om, Om, Om. I have been doing it. Sorry to say, I have been doing all the four universal. I have been doing Om, I've been doing Ram Ram, I've been doing Vaheguru, and I've been doing Allahu, all four of them. It was a universal thing. Did it for how many years? I did it more than till 2000. I was doing that. Result, nothing. The day I came to know the decoding of what is actually Naam, which all the religion people are following, was absolutely different from what we were doing. That was working on the virtues of the oneness. That was working on your own identity. That was working on who you are, who am I. That was how we decoded. And this is how we went into actual names which we could do 24/7. 24/7. If we go into Ram Ram or Om or Vaheguru, you can just do it for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 1 or 2, or not more than that. You have other things to do. But the decoding when was done, that this is not it. People are going, hey, why? That is why manifestation is not taking place. Manifestation takes place because we have understood that every disease is caused because of our emotions and thoughts. Now, if we eradicate those emotions and thoughts and make it into positive, the disease will disappear. That is what we did it. So when we are working on our emotions or positive emotions and positive thought process, which are all the scriptures, which are the holy things, are very pious. We just say it. What you sow, so shall you reap. Jo karoge, wo bhoge. We just say, but we have never learned to respect it. We never learned to accept it. But the day we learned to accept it and took the whole responsibility that we are in the fault, we have done it, this is called Naam. Naam is not Vaiguru, Vaiguru, Ram, Ram. Naam is, I totally accept and take the responsibility of every situation that came into my life. And when I take the responsibility, I stop the blame game. And when I stop the blame game, I stop the judgment. And when I stop the judgment, I'm total surrender. And when I'm in total surrender, the energy of love increases. When the love increases, I go into gratitude. So what is all that? This is the practice of Naam. So there's a two different thing. Working with that for so many years, my diseases did not disperse. It became bad to worse, bad to worse, bad. Doctors had declared that she will not live. Her life is very short. कहते ना कि मैंने अपना सारा will sign करके दे दिया था at the age of what, just 40. But in 2000, with this knowledge came, I worked, did the decoding, went into my Granth. When I worked, it took me not even 5 to 7 days to eradicate all the diseases. That is why I nail it down. I nail it down. But all the faculties have to be very clear. If you are affirming, you have to believe it. You have to be truthful towards it. Your visualization has to be very clear. And you have to have that feeling of faith. कितना कुछ हमको faith है. We don't have faith. हम एक काम करते हैं, एक चीज मांगते कहते हैं पता नहीं होता कि नहीं होता, करा तो बहुत है, पता नहीं होता कि. We don't have faith. So what we will have faith on a scriptures, we don't have faith. That is just for reading. We have forgotten that there are so much of messages, so much of documents we are getting from the scriptures, which all the scriptures are already having. Then where were all these scriptures gone at that time? Today, doctors are taking moving all these things. No? So we are talking through our experiences. Through our experiences, we are changing. Today, I am at the age of 70. But I'm sorry to say, this is just a numbering. I am not 70. I'm very, very much younger. You can tell me to work from morning till night, I can work. You tell me to travel, I can travel. You can tell me to live with 100 people, I can live. I have a big family also. But I can live. I can live with the youngsters, I can live with the elders, I can live with the mature, I can live with the youth also. Because we have trust over our knowledge. We have a trust and we are following it. The doctors have asked us, what have you people done? Today doctors are believing, treat the mind and all. But this was done in 2000. Today, now it is 23 years have been. So we are just sharing. You have your own thought process, we respect it. We have respected. But yes, we will like you to go through it, understand. I want you to come out because everyone has their own. This is mine. But I respect yours also. Please come up. Please come up. Because we want to know what you people are thinking. Maybe somewhere something clicks us also. Hanji, any one of you, the counselors have? Any one of you?
Yes, Buaji, I would love to add over here.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, even I am a living example. I've gone through 14 years of anxiety and panic attacks. Again, power of thoughts, this beautiful session by Buaji done today. I will just like to give it a very simple example of college. Like whole year, we teach the children a curriculum and then we take an exam. Correct? So power of thoughts is our actually interpretation of our past experiences, which we are carrying. So what are we trying to do with therapy or counseling or with the mental health is we are trying to change that curriculum because it is too monotonous and we are carrying that conditioning and we're carrying that irrational beliefs कि ये ऐसे ही होता है, ऐसे ही जीते हैं. You know, घर के बड़ों ने ऐसे ही behave किया, income tax भरना है, हमें घर खरीदना है, savings करनी है. The good things we can carry, but the things which we have been seen, like anger, oh, how it is expressed, we can express it healthily also, which we never knew. It was a male dominant society, gender biasness, the patriarchy, and now see how things are changing. So it's change of that scriptures, change of that curriculum, which we are actually giving it to our people and they get healed. So I too was carrying my past experiences, my interpretations, wherein I went into anxiety and I used to end up throwing up in panic attacks for good 14 years. And I'm running around in Mumbai to #1 doctors to get treated. I never knew it was an emotional problem. So decoding my emotions, I could navigate my thought process and my patterns where I'm coming in from. And yes, I am completely cured to answer that. There was time I used to get my attacks once in 6 months, once in 4 months, once in 3 months, once in 2 months, and then it was so severe once in 15 days. And nothing, no medicine could treat me. I used to have, 6 months baby, we give Ondem syrup, then that, and then it was so severe once in 15 days, wherein doctors used to inject me. I used to sleep for good 12 hours completely. And then I'm lying in guilt. I'm a mother of 2 children. I don't know what my children are doing. I'm not a good wife. I'm not a good mother. Why am I living? So corrupted my thoughts became, and they were haunting me that I was going all the more down. And that's how we came into counseling, we came into therapy, we came into this mental health field. And yes, I could recognize what was my power of thoughts, which was bogging me down. And believe me, the magic works when we start doing. Yeah, not easy. Healing is a procedure which is just not easy. You have to kind of die 1,000 deaths of your old self to pick up those new patterns and work on those patterns and live on those patterns. So to adapt this new society and this adapt new mental health way of life, power of thoughts, the rational beliefs, and yes, completely cured, completely fine. I'm at the age of 42. And yes, I know I have suffered for 14 years. So yes, I treat my clients and they are so super happy. Yes, that's all I can say.
So any other questions? You have any other, you can please put your inputs.
I request Anju ma'am, please ask your staff. We are so privileged that we have Vindri kaur on our platform. Please, nobody is going to judge you. Free to ask. Free to ask. Whatever you think, कि नहीं मेरे साथ ऐसे होता है, please help me. It's okay. And we all are victims here. We all want to become a warriors.
I don't know anybody else would like to ask, or someone wants to make some concluding remarks. I think everybody has just absorbed what you have put across. Being teachers and being staff, they're dealing with young people all the time. So I think everyone is already pretty open to questioning themselves. They cannot be with the young generation and be closed-minded in that sense. So when you say bring about change in yourself, I think as my own staff I've seen, they're continuously expected to evolve and change. So that willingness to be open and to change is there. Maybe on this platform, they may not discuss something which is, their weakness or something that they have, but it's created a openness in their mind where they can start recognizing. I don't know if the office staff also, since they all have their screens on and off and they're hearing, they have also absorbed a lot of it. So I think for the first session, this is a good opening and a good eye opener in that sense. Not that we don't have, we read a lot on self-help. We do practice various kinds of spiritual movements and we follow a lot of things. So I would say maybe they are a little conservative on their questions today. It's not a heavy session, but it's a self-questioning session always. And that is something which is by itself, takes you into a thought process that am I really doing things right? I had a lot of my own self thought about what I am doing right and wrong. So I'm sure let's leave them with that for the moment because otherwise it's a very vocal audience. It's not an audience that gets stumped with anything. They are teachers and we're very free and articulate in this auditorium, in this room. Thank you all so much for being part of this. I still would like, maybe Lokesh wants to put some closing comments. Thank you for organizing this. And I would like to even thank, I can't see, Rimple is there? Rinky's? Yeah, Rimple is here for taking the lead and, following up with us regularly. And thank you for so much time and all the counselors on this platform. I think we all know that there is somewhere to look up to all the time for learning and knowledge. And our job of self-questioning ourselves will always continue. Thank you.
Thank you.
I think I'd like to also take the opportunity to thank all of you, the entire staff there who took out time to be here. And I'm glad that we could, I know there's always a lot of self-introspection that you are into, but I'm glad we could push it a little further. And this Diwali that you have, let's also, while we're cleansing the entire house, let's cleanse within, let's look within, let's try and see how we can develop a better me. And we all wish you from the Jeevan Jaach team a happy Diwali. Again, thank you so much for coordinating for all of this, Lokesh. We would really like to thank you as well, and all the teaching staff there who could spend the time, also the admin staff who could be there with their screens on. Thank you so much.
Thank you.